you watch the news and complain about what's going on in our neighborhoods, if you listen to it on the radio and you see some of these things and you have been sitting there on your couch and you haven't gotten in the game, you're part of the problem.
That is part of the problem.
That is part of the problem. So we're just saying, get involved, get engaged, do something. There's something that every single person out there can do. Again, they just go to mentorkid.org. There are all kinds of ways that they can get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's a proven, evidence-based program. It works. You know, we've done a lot of research, and we've had studies of former littles who have gone on to do well. For instance, Blaine Bishop, former star with the Tennessee Titans, is a former little brother. He's on our board of directors and is doing a great job, and he's out there as a spokesperson for us locally, nationally. And there are people that you would be surprised that think they're too busy for this. They get it done. I mean, we're talking about people that already are dads or moms that are chipping in and manning up and womaning up, if that's if that's a term. And like I said, I again just want to highlight the need for more guys, because as much as we love a child, especially a young boy, having a mentor, we've got far too many women that are mentoring young boys now because we can't find enough men. So
and
guys,
that's the big sister part of the organization. Speak to that big sister.
Well,
I mean, how do you work those two?
Same thing with it, you know, that's women mentoring young girls, showing them how to grow up and be a woman. And you know how it is, Dr. Haney. Women, they make us look bad in that regard, because they're going to volunteer on general principle. They're ready to step up.
So you've got quite a number of women coming in and working well with them.
Absolutely. We've got a number of wonderful women that are serving as great role models for young ladies of this community. So we need some of the guys, you know, especially if they're involved in one of the fraternities, to get out there and make it happen and explode the myth that somehow all black men are missing in action when it comes to being engaged in our communities. And the only way that's going to happen is by us doing something, by getting started, getting up off the couch, you know, and just go do what you do.
And this is and speaking of financial support, this is a 501c organization, is it not? I mean,
yes, it is.
Yeah, and so speak to that, because
absolutely. I mean, when you donate money, when you invest in Big Brothers Big Sisters, it is something you can write off on your income taxes. So there's an advantage there, and it's also, you'll see the return in your community as your schools get better, as your streets are safer, as our kids are choosing healthier lifestyles. And you know, another frightening statistic is that I heard somewhere that by the year 2020, without some change in behavior or intervention, that 90% of Tennessee's children are going to be considered overweight or obese. You know, that's because
that's a real problem.
That's a real problem, because that leads to other things. You know, diabetes. I'm hearing about kids 13, 14 years old getting treated for high blood pressure. Now that was unheard of when I was growing up. Yeah.
And so you deal not only with mentoring, but you also attempt to change the lifestyles of children. Is that what?
We are in the life-changing business. That is what we do. I mean, that really is the essence of Big Brothers Big Sisters. It is helping to prepare young people for the future. It's making sure that they have every opportunity to achieve their full potential, to have every opportunity to pursue the American dream in a meaningful way. And some of them, a lot of them that we serve, are getting locked out because they're caught on a hamster wheel or in a circumstance not of their choosing, but where they happen to be today.
That's right.
And they aren't getting exposed to somebody that says, hey, look, there's a better way. There's something outside of that little box that you're in right now that makes you want to say, you know what, I can fly.
That's, you know,
I can touch the sky.
And I think that's one of the most important things, that is the motivation and the encouragement to make a child or an adult or whoever believe that he or she is important and that they can accomplish some things. Let me thank you, Mr. Perry, for coming by and giving us that excellent information. And let me also encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition. Thank you and good morning.